Imagine a world without photographs, a world where memories are fleeting and moments are lost to time. No family albums to flip through, no social media feeds filled with snapshots of daily life, no visual record of our history. It's almost impossible to picture, isn't it? It's hard to fathom, isn't it? Today cameras are everywhere. From the smartphones in our pockets to the high-end DSLRs used by professionals, cameras have become an integral part of our lives. We capture everything from the mundane to the extraordinary, preserving our experiences in pixels and prints. But the journey to capturing images began long ago. The story of photography is a tale of curiosity, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of capturing the world around us. It spans centuries and involves countless inventors and pioneers who each contributed a piece to the puzzle. It started with a simple observation: light travels in straight lines. This fundamental principle of physics was known to ancient civilizations and laid the groundwork for future discoveries. Early scientists and philosophers conducted experiments with light, trying to understand its behavior and properties. This principle led to the invention of the camera obscura, a darkened room with a small hole that projected an inverted image of the outside world. The camera obscura was a marvel of its time, a tool that allowed people to see the world in a new way. It was used by artists to aid in drawing and painting, providing a new perspective on their subjects. This invention, dating back centuries, laid the foundation for the cameras we know and love. Over time, the camera obscura evolved, becoming more portable and sophisticated. It was a crucial step in the journey towards modern photography. For centuries, the camera obscura remained a tool for observation and artistic exploration. Artists like Vermeer and Canaletto used it to create detailed and accurate representations of their subjects. It was a bridge between the world of art and the emerging field of optics. But the desire to capture these fleeting images permanently spurred further innovation. Inventors and scientists began experimenting with light-sensitive materials, seeking a way to fix the images projected by the camera obscura. This quest for permanence was driven by a desire to preserve moments in time, to create a lasting record of the world. In 1826, Joseph Nicephore Niepce achieved a groundbreaking feat. He captured the first permanent photograph. This was a monumental achievement, the culmination of years of experimentation and perseverance. Niepce's work marked the beginning of a new era in visual communication. Using a camera obscura and a light-sensitive pewter plate, Niepce etched an image of his courtyard in France. This process, known as heliography, required long exposure times and produced a crude but permanent image. It was the first step towards the development of modern photographic techniques. This pivotal moment marked the birth of photography as we know it. Niepce's success inspired others to continue his work, leading to rapid advancements in the field. The dream of capturing and preserving images had become a reality. The invention of photography wasn't an overnight revolution. It was a gradual evolution, with each subsequent inventor refining the process and improving upon the last. The journey from Niepce's heliograph to the digital cameras of today is a story of continuous innovation and improvement. It was a gradual evolution, with each subsequent inventor refining the process and improving upon the last. Figures like Louis Daguerre and William Henry Fox Talbot made significant contributions, developing new techniques and materials that made photography more practical and accessible. Early photographs required long exposure times, making them unsuitable for capturing moving subjects. This limitation meant that early photographers focused on still life, landscapes, and posed portraits. Despite these challenges, the potential of photography was clear, and efforts to reduce exposure times continued. But the allure of freezing time captivated inventors and artists alike, leading to a relentless pursuit of technical advancements. The desire to capture life as it happened drove innovation, resulting in faster exposure times and more sensitive photographic materials. These early pioneers, driven by a passion for innovation and a desire to make the ephemeral permanent, laid the groundwork for the photographic revolution that would follow. Their work set the stage for the development of modern photography, influencing generations of inventors and artists. Their inventions transformed the way we see and interact with the world, paving the way for a new era of visual communication and artistic expression. Photography has become a universal language, a tool for storytelling, documentation, and artistic exploration. The journey from the camera obscura to the first photograph is a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring desire to capture the world around us. At its core, a camera is a relatively simple device, but don't let its simplicity fool you. The technology behind it is both fascinating and intricate. It's essentially a light-proof box with a lens on one side and a light-sensitive surface on the other. This basic structure has been the foundation of cameras for centuries. The lens captures light reflecting off objects and focuses it onto the light-sensitive surface, creating an image. This process is akin to how our eyes perceive the world around us. Think of it like your eye. The lens acts like the cornea and focuses light onto the retina, which sends signals to your brain to interpret the image. This comparison helps us understand the camera's function in a more relatable way. The amount of light entering the camera is controlled by the aperture, which acts like the pupil in your eye. The aperture can be adjusted to let in more or less light, depending on the lighting conditions. A wider aperture allows more light in, making it ideal for low-light situations. This is particularly useful in settings like indoor events or nighttime photography. Conversely, a narrower aperture lets in less light, which is perfect for bright conditions. This helps prevent overexposure and ensures that your images are well balanced. The shutter, acting like your eyelid, controls the duration of light exposure. It opens and closes to allow light to hit the sensor for a specific amount of time. A fast shutter speed freezes motion, capturing sharp images of moving subjects. On the other hand, a slower shutter speed can create artistic blur, adding a sense of motion to your photos. The light-sensitive surface, once photographic film, is now typically a digital sensor. This transition from film to digital has revolutionized photography, making it more accessible and versatile. This sensor is made up of millions of tiny light-sensitive elements called pixels. Each pixel captures a small part of the image, and together they form a complete picture. When light hits a pixel, it generates an electrical charge. This charge is then converted into digital data that the camera processes to create an image. The strength of this charge determines the brightness and color of that pixel in the final image. This is how cameras capture the vibrant and diverse colors of the world around us. Understanding these basic elements, lens, aperture, shutter, and sensor, provides a foundation for comprehending the magic of photography. Each component plays a crucial role in capturing and creating stunning images. These components work in harmony to capture light and transform it into a visual representation of the world around us. By mastering these basics, you can unlock the full potential of your camera and elevate your photography skills. For over a century, photographic film reigned supreme. It was the medium through which we captured and preserved our memories. But the late 20th century witnessed a seismic shift in the world of photography, the rise of digital. The transition from film to digital was a gradual process marked by technological advancements and a changing consumer landscape. The first digital cameras, bulky and expensive, were primarily used by professionals and tech enthusiasts. These early models produced low-resolution images compared to their film counterparts, but they offered something revolutionary: instant gratification. No more waiting for film to be developed, digital images could be viewed immediately, deleted, and retaken with ease. As technology evolved, so did digital cameras. Sensors became more sensitive, producing higher-quality images. Storage capacities increased, allowing photographers to capture thousands of images on a single device. And the falling cost of production made digital cameras accessible to the masses. The advantages of digital photography were undeniable. It offered convenience, affordability, and creative flexibility that film simply couldn't match. The digital revolution swept through the photographic world, transforming how images were captured, stored, shared, and consumed. The evolution of cameras has been marked by a relentless pursuit of innovation. From the earliest pinhole cameras to today's sophisticated digital devices, each step forward has been driven by a desire to capture the world more accurately and beautifully. Each new technological advancement has pushed the boundaries of what's possible, making cameras more powerful, user-friendly, and accessible. Innovations like the introduction of film, the transition to digital sensors, and the development of compact, portable designs have all played crucial roles. One such game-changer was autofocus. This feature fundamentally changed the way photographers approached their craft, allowing them to focus more on composition and creativity rather than the technicalities of manual focusing. Before autofocus, achieving a sharp image required meticulous manual adjustment of the lens. Photographers had to rely on their eyes and experience to get the focus just right, which was especially challenging in dynamic or low-light situations. This process was time-consuming and prone to error, especially for fast-moving subjects. Capturing a fleeting moment with perfect clarity was often a matter of luck as much as skill. Autofocus, introduced in the 1970s, revolutionized photography by automating this crucial aspect. It allowed photographers to trust their equipment to handle focusing, freeing them to concentrate on other elements of their shot. Using sensors and algorithms, cameras could now quickly and accurately determine the optimal focus point, allowing photographers to capture fleeting moments with ease and precision. This technology has continued to evolve, becoming faster and more reliable with each generation. Autofocus was just the beginning. The relentless march of technology brought us features like image stabilization, face detection, and high dynamic range imaging, each adding new dimensions to what cameras could achieve. Image stabilization technology minimized blur caused by camera shake, making it easier to capture sharp images in low light or with telephoto lenses. This was a boon for both amateur and professional photographers, enabling clearer, crisper images in challenging conditions. Face detection automatically identified and prioritized faces in a scene, ensuring accurate focus and exposure. This feature has become indispensable for portrait and event photography, where capturing expressions and emotions is key. And the advent of interchangeable lenses on digital cameras provided photographers with unparalleled creative control. From wide-angle to telephoto, macro to fisheye, the ability to switch lenses opened up endless possibilities for artistic expression. These technological advancements, along with countless others, have democratized photography, empowering people of all skill levels to capture stunning images. Whether you're a seasoned professional or a casual hobbyist, modern cameras offer tools that were once the domain of experts. They've made photography more accessible, more versatile, and more enjoyable, fueling the exponential growth of image making around the world. Today, anyone with a camera can tell their story, share their perspective, and contribute to the rich tapestry of visual culture.